Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the King of Stones and the Wolf Court card. And this is symbolic. The wolf is symbolic of the guardian of the dead on their journey to the underworld. And you've also got the King of Vessels that was that helps out with that as well, to help out with the spirits to get over to the other side. All right, so you got both kings playing into it. You got one with security and stability, which is the wolf, and then you got one with the emotional aspect or the psychic aspect with that heron. And we see the heron in the mirror card, and we also see it in the wheel. So kings play an important part of the Wildwood Tarot, and the court cards play an important part in the tarot deck too. Because these are people that will come into your life, that can give you the advice in this case and the guidance. That's what kings are good for. But it could be you within that situation. It could also be somebody that comes up with along your day. Okay, whether that's a significant other, somebody in your family, maybe a boss, maybe a coworker, a colleague. Maybe somebody that that you respect in an industry. Okay, it could be a friend that's out there in a social setting. So what I like to talk about with the kings is they like to rule the kingdom. That's kind of how I look at that. They know everything that's going on. They talk with their queens, they listen to their knights, and they help instruct those pages that are out there as well. And this King of Stones, this wolf, he comes to you at a time where he wants to let you know that, he's there to support, okay, your stability and security. Okay, he wants to see you succeed. All these cards do. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you manifest things. But this, this King of Stones, this wolf, he comes out at night. All right, so he's going to be a protector for you at night, and especially during, that full moon. Now, we do have a new moon coming up, and I'll be able to talk about that here a little bit later. So again, stones is all about materialism, security, and stability. The wolf is, if you research wolves, they're ruthless trackers, okay, and hunters, and they love the land and the world. All right, now they do stake out their territories. They know where they can go and where they can't go. But during the winter, they are out there. They are out there looking for their prey. They are out there looking to, get whatever they can to help feed their family. And, and that's why they run in a pack. And that's why you have an alpha male, running that pack. Okay? So if this is a person that's in your life, it's going to be somebody who's very mature. It's going to be somebody who's, has some experience, has a lot of maturity, has a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, and hence that's why they're the king. Now this king is going to be very pragmatic. He's going to think about things and look at it from a security and stability standpoint. And he's going to be very steadfast, which means he's going to move, but he's not going to move fast. He's just going to be kind of steady, as he's going. Okay. And he's going to offer that security and stability, as I said. If it's business, this guy's a natural businessman. Somebody who knows the markets, knows the industries, knows the people within the industries, and he can be relied on to keep promises. So, look for that person within your day tomorrow, and take heed and listen to what he's got to say. It may have something to do with you. It may not have anything to do with you. Okay, but you're going to be able to point out, who this wolf is. All right. If this is an aspect, it's appreciating the good things. Appreciate what you do have. Within your own stability and your own security, within your own homestead, within your relationships, within your job situation, within your social situation. Appreciate the good things. All right. I mean, it's good to want some of the things that other people have, but if you don't have them, guess what? You're still good for where you're at. Okay. And learn to handle money. That's what this King of Stones takes care of. With especially finances. My finances are about materialism and stability and security. We all look at that. If we can have so much money, we'll feel happy. All right. So learn to handle that money You know, whether it's your bank accounts, whether it's your investments, whether it's, you know, the books at work or anything like that. Because, you know, when you're doing that, when you're looking at that, you're taking on that aspect of that King of Stones, that wolf. If this is an event, you know, look for estate sales or land contracts, or, you know, land that's for sale, and maybe even real estate. You know, look at health as well. Okay, you know, a wolf has to stay healthy in order to go, you know, catch his meals, you know, for the pack. Okay, look at your financial support as well. You know, that would be an event, you know, that's out there. So the King of Stones, all the court cards, they ask questions, and this one asks, you know, what advice gives you the best security? What advice gives you the best security in moving on with your manifestation? The manifestation that you brought on with that shaman, from an idea, from a product, from you know, anything that's going on within your life. Okay, and as you know, as I go back, you know, what gives you the best security with that green woman? You know, what gives you the best security with the nurturing? Okay, with that that protection as she's, you know, watching you walk through the forest. What gives you that security as you're either the teacher or the student? You know, how do you know what you're getting if you're the student? You know, what advice can you get? Okay, hold that aim true, hold that bow steady. You know, focus on your target. You know, if that's what the teacher's saying to the boy, you know, or is it the opposite way? Hey, teacher, you know, what is the proper way of holding this bow? Okay, you know, those are types of questions that this ten of arrows comes up with. All right, and that's where that King of Stones comes through and says, what's the best advice? What's the best advice in sharing your lore, sharing your traditions? All right, focusing on what is making you happy. Okay, focusing on, you know, how that shaman comes across doing what he does. You know, maybe this King of Stones relies on that shaman, you know, to give him the advice that he's looking for. You know, maybe the two are, you know, hey, you know, talk to each other on a regular basis. You know, the Nine of Stones and that King of Stones. You know, as I shed the shaman, all right, what advice gives you the best security? You know, what advice gives you the best security for manifesting your ideas? You know, the cups are overflowing in that 10 of vessels, that happiness. What advice can you give yourself on capturing more of that energy? What advice, you know, can this King of Stones say? You know what? All 10 of these cups are full. And there's so much more, you know, is there a way that you can save that? You know, 4 of vessels, boredom. You know, that King of Stones, what advice gives you the best security on looking for what's going on behind you? You know, maybe he's saying to that girl, you know, look behind you. Look at what's flowing behind you. Focus on what's happening behind you. You know, that's a good advice that he's asking. The other thing is, where is life offering you its riches? In all of them, you know, for that 4 of vessels, look behind you for those riches. For the 10 of vessels, being overflowed with those riches. For the shaman, okay, manifesting those riches. 9 of Stones, keeping those riches with that lore and traditional values going forward. You know, instruction, make sure you're passing it on to another generation. And in the Green Woman, where is life offering you the riches? It's through the nurturing. Nurturing and protection as you're walking on your spiritual path through that wildwood forest. And that King of Stones is walking with you. All right, he's not a threat. He's watching over you at night, just as that Green Woman's watching over you. So this is D for the Spirit's Path. That's today's card, the King of Stones, that wolf. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with others, and leave your comments down below. And this is D for the Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.